and welcome to another episode of As Sold on TV. Today we're going to be focusing yet again on, for this episode we're going to be focusing on another travel, we're going to be focusing back on the travel episodes. Yes, we're going to be getting back to those again. But this time we're going to be focusing on the airlines that have gone out of business. They've been defunct for quite some time. You pretty much get the picture. And for some of y'all who haven't, who have been, who were born after the year 2000, something of that nature, you may not be familiar with these airlines, so it's going to be a learning curve for you guys, as with most of these commercials that I show you in this series. So without further ado, let's get to the first commercial. Now, the first commercial that I'm going to be showing you is from an airline that I actually flew when I was a teenager. Now, this airline that I'm talking about, it merged with Delta back in 2008, I would say, and sorry, and for those of you who are familiar with that, that whole backstory, the airline that I'm talking about here is Northwest Airlines. So without further ado, let's get to that commercial.
To understand Asia, you have to understand its customs, its mystery, its people. You have to know what makes a good impression and what offends. For over 40 years, we've been learning about Asia. So in addition to more flights to Asia than any other US airline, with service from over 200 US cities, and World Perks, the best frequent flyer program in the sky, we can give you something no other U.S. airline can. The knowledge, information, and insight that comes after 40 years of helping people do business in Asia.
Thank you for your attention.
There's a safety instruction card in each seat pocket. You may use this card to follow along as we point out the important safety features of this aircraft.
Before takeoff, be sure your cabin luggage is stowed and that your seat back and tray table are in their upright positions. All electronic devices must be shut off and stowed until you are further notified by your crew.
Devices such as TVs and radios may not be used on board the aircraft at any time, as they may interfere with the aircraft's communication and navigation systems.
Cellular phones may be used before the aircraft doors are closed for takeoff.
Federal regulations require compliance with crew instructions, lighted passenger information signs, and posted placards at all times.
To fasten your seatbelt, insert the flat metal end into the buckle until it locks securely. Tighten by pulling on the strap. To release, lift up on the top plate of the buckle.
When the seatbelt sign is turned off, you may leave your seat.
However, you must keep your seatbelt fastened while seated. This aircraft has 3 door and 2 window exits on each side. All exits are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Window exits lead to off-wing slides. To operate, remove the handle cover and pull the handle down and in. Slides may be detached and used as flotation devices, except those over the wings. An additional life raft is located in an overhead bin in the forward part of the main cabin near the left door.
In dark cabin, emergency path lights will lead you to these exits. Please take a moment now to locate the exits nearest you, keeping in mind your nearest exit may be behind you. In the event of an evacuation, move quickly to the closest exit and jump into the slide, leaving all carry-on luggage behind. Upon reaching the bottom of the slide, move immediately away from the plane.
Should a water landing become necessary, you'll find a life vest under your seat. To retrieve the vest, pull the red handle. Next, pull the tab on the pouch to remove the vest. Place the vest over your head. Secure the straps around your waist. Tighten the vest by pulling on the yellow tabs. Do not inflate the vest until leaving the aircraft. Inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tabs in front. The vest may be manually inflated by blowing into the tubes on either side. A water-activated light is attached to the vest.
Cabin pressure is adjusted for the altitude of our flight. If there's a loss of pressure, a panel will open automatically and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated and pull the mask towards you to start oxygen flow. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the ends.
Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even if the bag does not inflate.
On today's flight, we offer you a smoke-free environment. Smoking is not permitted in the aisles or the lavatories.
U.S. federal regulations prohibit tampering with, disabling, or destroying lavatory smoke detectors.
Thank you for flying Northwest Airlines.
Enjoy your flight.
Up next is an airline that was that merged with United in 2010. I'm of course talking about Continental Airlines. Now, of course, me personally, I've flown this airline maybe once when I was like before the age of 18 or something. My memory's a little fuzzy in that department, but as far as I can remember, I do remember flying I do remember flying this particular airline. But anyway, enough backstory. Onto the commercial.
Continental may help you.
Ready checked in, Mr. Walsh?
Now New York's largest airline and the best value in the air.
We lift you up where you belong. No problem at all. Where the brown birds fly. Continental sky. Continental, up where you belong.
I'm Larry Kellner, Continental's Chairman and Chief Executive Officer. On behalf of my more than 40,000 coworkers, we're the most professional men and women in the business. Thanks for choosing to fly with us today. We're committed to clean, safe, and reliable air transportation and the highest quality customer service. We have one of the youngest fleets in the industry, serve hundreds of destinations around the world, and are constantly improving our products and services both in the air and on the ground. In the future, we'll work hard to maintain our current high ranking in customer satisfaction, as we know we have to earn your business every day. So wherever you're going, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip. We appreciate your business and look forward to serving you on this and future flights. Welcome aboard.
Thank you for flying Continental Airlines. Please pay attention to the following important safety information.
Gracias por volar con Continental Airlines. Por favor, preste atención a la siguiente información de seguridad importante.
We'll be taking off momentarily, so please make sure your carry-on baggage, tray tables, headrests, footrests, and video monitors are stowed and secure, and your seat backs are in the upright position. Whenever the seatbelt sign is on, your seatbelt must be fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, slide the metal end into the buckle and adjust by pulling the loose end of the strap. Lift the buckle to release. The captain may turn off the seatbelt sign, indicating you are free to move about the cabin, but please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated and while sleeping. This 777 has 8 exits, each clearly marked with red and white exit signs. Please take a moment now and locate the 2 exits nearest you, keeping in mind the nearest exit may be behind you. If evacuation is necessary and cabin visibility is reduced, aisle path lighting will illuminate. A change in color or an exit sign will indicate you have reached an exit. All doors are equipped with slide rafts that can be detached and used as flotation devices. Your life vest is located in a container beneath or in some cases between each seat. Pull on the fabric strap to release the life vest pouch. Tear open the pouch. Place the vest over your head. Wrap the belt around your waist. Secure the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the belt. Inflate just prior to exiting the aircraft by pulling the red tabs or manually blowing into the tubes at shoulder level. If we experience a decrease in cabin pressure, oxygen masks will appear from a compartment above your seat. Reach up and pull the mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Tighten the elastic band around your head by pulling on either side, and breathe normally. Even though oxygen is flowing, the plastic bag may not inflate. Remember to put your mask on first before assisting other customers. Smoking is prohibited on this aircraft. All lavatories are equipped with smoke detection systems, and federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying these systems. Mobile phones may be used while the main cabin door is open. When it is closed, your phone must be turned off for the duration of the flight and remain off until instructed by a crew member after landing. All electronic devices must be off at this time. Once airborne, you'll be advised when the use of approved electronic devices, such as laptop computers, iPods, and noise reduction headphones, is permitted. A complete list of approved and prohibited devices can be found in your copy of Continental Magazine. Please take a moment now to review the safety information card, which you'll find in the seat back pocket. Every member of our crew is highly trained in emergency procedures. For everyone's safety, customers are required to follow all crew member instructions and observe all posted and lighted signs. If you have any questions, please ask a flight attendant. Thanks for choosing Continental Airlines. Have a safe and pleasant flight.
Gracias por elegir Continental Airlines. Le deseamos un viaje seguro y agradable.
Now we're going to take a moment and look at some airlines that have either been purchased or merged with Now we're going to take a moment and take a look at some airlines that have either been purchased by or have merged with American Airlines. Starting with the most recent of these airlines, and that is US Airways. Now, US Airways just recently finished its merger with American Airlines. And how I know this is because I last year flown with American Airlines, and all the gates, terminals, what have you, even though they still had some parts that said US Airways on them, over that US Airways, it had the bigger part, in bigger, bolder text or whatever. It had the new American Airlines logo over it. So you could tell that the bigger guys who were in charge were going to be American Airlines. So So without further ado, let's take a look at some airlines that were either at some point going to be part of the American Airlines lineage.
PetSmart is all about taking great care of pets. Customers and their pets love us for our services and unique products they can't find anywhere else. Same for US Airways. Their low fares and full-service approach keep customers coming back again and again. Getting more than just a low fare. That's why I fly US Airways.
Remember when variety meant Neapolitan? That just doesn't cut it anymore. People want choices, and that's exactly what we give them. It's important to have choices. That's why Cold Stone flies America West. Cold Stone Creamery, we're on board.
Thank you for choosing America West Airlines for your travel today. The men and women of America West have been pleased to serve you since our startup in 1983, when we began service from Phoenix with just 3 airplanes to 4 cities. We've grown a lot over the years, becoming the nation's 8th largest airline, but nothing compares to the growth we are about to experience as we merge with US Airways. The new merged airline will be called US Airways and will become the nation's largest low-fare, full-service airline with flights to more than 200 cities worldwide, including coast-to-coast destinations across the US and Alaska and Hawaii. And internationally, we'll serve a multitude of destinations in Canada, Mexico, Central America, the Caribbean, and Europe. Plus, as a member of the Star Alliance Network, we'll offer service to over 700 destinations in 139 countries. As you can imagine, merging 2 major airlines is a complex task, and we want to make it as smooth as possible for you, our customers. I'd like to give you some details about the merger so that you'll know what to expect as America West and US Airways begin to operate together. We'll notify our customers by email about any important merger-related changes. You'll want to make sure we have your latest email address by signing up at americawest.com, which will also be updated frequently with news and information about the merger. Continue to book flights the same way you do today, on our website, through our 800 number, or through your travel agent. Although eventually our website will be changing to say US Airways, and that's how we'll answer the phone, none of our existing phone numbers or web addresses will be changing at this point. If you already have a personal profile on americawest.com, enabling quick and easy booking and storing of your travel preferences, you can be assured your information will continue to be available. As the merger progresses, we'll be combining America West and US Airways airport ticket counter and gate locations. The exact timing of changes may vary, so look for directional signs in the airports. You may also check our website or call us before you arrive at the airport to determine the correct location for your flight. If you're not a member of our award-winning frequent flyer program, Flight Fund, sign up today and earn miles for today's flight. Your miles and any earned on US Airways Dividend Miles program will be combined and carried over to our new frequent flyer program, which will allow you to redeem miles anywhere we fly and to over 700 destinations through our membership in the Star Alliance, the world's largest airline network. Now is also a great time to sign up for the America West Flight Fund Visa Card, yet another way to earn miles on the new US Airways. Thank you for your attention and for flying with us today. We're committed to making the transition to the new US Airways as seamless as possible for you. We will continue to offer you low fares with full service amenities like affordable first class and assigned seats, the convenience and service of an expanded airport club network, and a world-class frequent flyer program, all of which we hope will make us your airline of choice. Now, from all of us who've proudly worked for America West, here's a quick look back at 22 wonderful years.
America West Airlines will begin service this Monday here in Phoenix. Besides needing a little paint here and there and arranging some furniture, employees are all ready to go.
Flight information from America West Airlines.
Nobody covers California like America West, with 75 daily flights to 8 cities. 21 to Los Angeles, 4 to Hollywood, Burbank, known for its beautiful downtown, 9 to Oakland, San Francisco's most convenient airport, 8 to Orange County, 11 each to San Diego and Ontario, 3 to Sacramento, and do you know the way to San Jose? Well, America West does, 8 times a day, and remember, we also fly you back.
America West Airlines has come a long way since it had only 3 planes and 280 employees. Today is America West's 5th birthday, and now the Phoenix-based company can boast 67 planes and more than 7,000 workers.
America West, we fly with pride, we care for you. America West, we fly on wings so bright and new.
Chicago, 3 nonstops every day. The most nonstops to New York. Baltimore, Washington, nonstop. The East in a big way on big, luxurious 757s.
America West, what we serve is you.
Born of deregulation. Only one went on to become the major airline. The others only dreamed of becoming America West.
Any airline can show you a movie, but you know what they really should show you?
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
At America West, we respect your need to arrive on time.
What you need, you know we got it. All we're giving is a
So fly America West and get something you don't always get on other airlines.
Attention, passengers holding numbers 1 through 40 can begin boarding. Passengers holding numbers 41 through 90 can begin boarding. All remaining passengers can now board. Thank you.
Remember when variety meant Neapolitan? That just doesn't cut it anymore. People want choices, and that's exactly what we give them. It's important to have choices. That's why Cold Stone flies America West. Cold Stone Creamery, we're on board.
It's been our pleasure serving you as America West Airlines, and we look forward to serving you as the new US Airways.
In 1969, man flew farther than ever before.
So are you, Houston.
But as far as flying has come, it still has a long way to go, especially flying to many smaller cities back home. At Piedmont, we fly to places other major airlines don't, linking the smaller cities with the bigger cities over 1,000 times a day. Because Piedmont believes a trip here shouldn't feel like you're making a trip there.
When's the next plane to Phoenix?
I'm glad you asked. You like duck?
When's the next plane to Phoenix?
We have a delightful repast, as well as an extremely entertaining movie.
Oh, when's the next plane to Phoenix?
Wide-body seating availability, which I might add is the widest body seating availability available.
Oh, when's the next plane to Phoenix?
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday?
While some airlines offer extra fancies, at PSA we offer extra planes. PSA, our smiles aren't just painted on.
Give us your tired, your weary, your overworked business traveler yearning to be comfortable. AirCal 737 Executive Class Service welcomes you with exclusive luxuries throughout the plane, like first-class legroom and a variety of superior snacks and meals. Even telephone service and premium wines are available. AirCal welcomes you with new luxury at ordinary coach prices. AirCal 737 Executive Class Service. We make flying easy.
Ozark Airlines. Hey, get on board. Hey, get on board. We're up there with the biggest. We're Ozark Airlines.
There's a change in the air. The look, the name. Something is different. Something is changing. You can see it. You can feel it. Allegheny growing into US Air.
If you choose an airline for its schedules, find out how good we really are. Or for low fares,
Find out how good we really are.
or for its comfort,
Find out how good we really are.
today's TWA. More than convenient flights, low fares, comfortable seats. Today's TWA is the new spirit and vitality of our people.
Find out how good we really are.
Two great companies, US Airways and American Airlines,
are coming together to become one world-class airline, the New American.
Together, we are building the world's largest airline, with a global network serving more than 336 destinations in 56 countries.
And together we stand committed to building a better American.
With every flight we book,
every bag we check,
every customer we serve,
With every takeoff and landing.
every one of us is doing our best to build the New American.
The New American.
The New American.
The New American.
Oh, but we're not done yet. No. We've just begun. We've only just begun, as the carpenters would say. Anyway, we've just reached the middle of the barrel with these ads. Anyway, the next ad on my mental list is possibly the most oddest, strangest, and possibly even sexist ad on the list, and it's from a long since defunct airline, from National Airlines. Here is Fly Me.
I'm Maggie. Fly me to New York. You'll love my 2 747s to Kennedy. Fly me.
Fly Maggie. Fly National.
And now we're going to go to that lovely decade known as the 1960s for these next couple of commercials.
When a Braniff International hostess meets you on the airplane, she'll be dressed like this. When she brings you your dinner, she'll be dressed this way. After
after dinner on those long flights, she'll slip into something a little more comfortable. The airstrip is brought to you by Braniff International, who believes that even an airline hostess should look like a girl.
If you want to know the truth, Karen and I could never even have thought about going to Miami if it hadn't been for the Happy Holidays plan Eastern Airlines had. It was just like landing in one of your own dreams. What a neat hotel we stayed at with a terrace and a pool. All day long we'd swim and gallivant around our drive and swim some more. That's where I met Jerry, right at the pool. At night there was dancing and terrific entertainment, which Karen and I were no longer paying for, of course. That was the most wonderful trip anybody ever had, except for my honeymoon, which Jerry and I are going to San Juan on next month via the same airline.
Come fly to Florida with a friend during the summer season. Summer is the in season for high living at low cost. Eastern Airlines or your travel agent will tell you all about it, make all your arrangements. Come fly with Eastern and meet the nicest people.
Before we continue on to the next country, which is Canada, I want to proceed on to these last two airlines, which are AirTran and who were recently, I don't know how recently, but they were recently bought by Southwest Airlines and People's Express, which I think they're no longer in existence. So without further ado, let's get to those commercials.
Hello? Tim, it's John. I hate to do this, but we have to eliminate some positions, and yours is one of them.
What? You're firing me over the phone?
I guess so. It's just business.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm at the conference in New York.
Every employee is valuable to us. Our profits are the highest they have been in the history of our company.
Okay, you want the BSA Airlines super low price special, okay? You simply fly one way and pay the price you pay the other way if you fly two ways, okay? Simply put, each way costs half of the way both ways some days, okay?
Unlike some other airlines, People Express Airlines never gives you double talk. People Express simply offers frequent flights at low prices, every seat, every flight.
Super Saver, okay? That's slightly more complicated, okay?
People Express offers the lowest price to Florida.
Before we go any further, we're going to take a little commercial break because for some reason I've got to get my some of my videos organized, and I've still got the vacation brain, and yes, I just got back from vacation and I still haven't uploaded this yet. So and this, some of the previous stuff that you've seen, or some of the previous stuff that you've seen was from before I went on my vacation. So this is me after my vacation. So anyway, on to the commercial break.
Something big is coming to Gotham City, and it's bringing money and prizes to choice hotels like Quality, Comfort, Clarion, and Sleep. Just enter the Choice Hotels Batman Return Sweepstakes. Pick up an entry form at any Choice Hotel, and you could win one of thousands of great Batman prizes, like a Plymouth Voyager, or a Choice Batman suitcase containing $250,000 in cash.
Is this a great hotel or what?
Call 1-800-4CHOICE to reserve your room at any Quality, Comfort, Clarion, or Sleep hotel.
This just in, developing story, this just in. Okay, so I've got to make a quick announcement here because I just found this out. I'm going to put in 2 more airlines that are now involved in, that have just announced a merger, because like I said, developing story. So this is, before we get to more commercials here, let's move on with these commercials. Now, the merger that is taking place as of this year is between Alaska Airlines and Virgin America. Alaska Airlines, as I've done my research, is not affiliated with any airline alliances like SkyTeam or One World or Star Alliance, anything like that. But they do share something called code shares with other airlines. I know I was on one flight not too long ago, just yesterday, last night, in fact, coming home. I was on a flight almost 10 days ago. Going to my destination, going to Arkansas. I take that back. Just forget what I said. 10 days ago, I was on a flight to Little Rock, going there to Little Rock on an Alaska Airlines plane. But of course, this was on the way to Portland, because Portland was one of my connections. But anyway, aside from that, aside from any thing related to anything related to Alaska Airlines on my front, as far as Virgin America is concerned, I actually know somebody who works for Virgin America. I actually went to high school with somebody who works at their I believe it's their Chicago hub, the Chicago O'Hare hub. Yeah. And she actually trains new flight attendants as they come in. So, I don't know how she's going to feel about this new merger, as it takes effect, as they file through the through the paperwork and things like that. But it's a process. But anyway, on with the commercials. This first one comes to us from Alaska Airlines. It's a funny one. It's from the 80s. This is the talking ticket.
Have you ever wondered just what flying is coming to?
Hi, I'm your talking ticket.
Oh.
Do you have baggage?
Oh, yes.
Hi, I'm your talking ticket. Do you have baggage?
I don't have any baggage.
Please enter the aircraft to the left. Hi, welcome aboard. Now let's adjust our seatbelts. Please put your seat back in the fully upright position.
At Alaska Airlines, our people go out of their way to show you they're only human.
And now for the Virgin America commercial. This one's another funny one. I believe it's from 2011, maybe 2012. I don't know how old this one is. But anyway, regardless, it's another funny one. It is, this one is promoting their in-flight, this one's promoting their in-flight service, and it is, can't remember what it's called, but it is promoting their in-flight service. So without further ado, here is that commercial.
Hola, is someone in a mood for spicy?
See. Meow. Meow. Meow.
Before we end things for tonight, at least for now, before we end things for now, because there's going to be a part 2 to this video. I'd like to the last airline that we're going to cover is going to be Pan Am. Now, this airline, in a way, brought the world together in a way, as their, figuratively brought the world together in a way. I wasn't really around to see much of it. I was only 2 years old when the airline, when the airline itself, went out of business. But anyway, with that said, what does that tell you? I mean, I'm almost 27. I mean, I don't know much about this airline itself, other than it kind of set the groundwork for other airlines after it to kind of it kind of made set the groundwork for other airlines after it to set an example for how to do things for other airlines, and after who came after. But anyway, with that said, here is the commercial for Pan Am Airways.
There's a rather special club that offers more than most would expect. The drinks are on the house. The food is delicious. We even have our own private helicopter for your use. There's room to work at this club. Just relax. You can even sleep here for no extra charge. Or just sit back and enjoy the magnificent view. This club is called Pan Am First and Clipper Class. Today, you can expect more from Pan Am.